Sorry for the delay, everyone. This is acting up, and I'm trying to get it a dose of act right here. I don't know why it's acting up so bad. My computer's acting up, and the stream keeps fucking up. The stream keeps fucking up, so apologies. We're trying to get it right. Trying to get it right. I don't know why it's doing this. It loves to do it, though. Okay, now we're unlocked. There we go. Everything was being weird. Seems to be doing a little bit better. Seems to be being a little bit more normal here. Let me put this on. Okay. All right, we're okay. We're actually going to do the, we're going to do some economy tonight. Economy and this economy? Yeah, I know. It's crazy to think about the economy with the economy being what it is. With the economy being the economy, it's crazy to think about the economy right now. Economy. I'm going to do the Mastery Pass. I haven't done an economy update video in 6 months, so I feel like we're due one. Hold on, it's 1,000 degrees in my room. Let me turn on the music and turn up the air conditioning. I see people saying, oh man, I just had to go buy more wild cards from the store to build this deck. I love this deck video that you made. And I just had to drop another fucking, I had to buy more wild cards from the store to go get it. And I'm like, bro, don't tell me people are out here buying fucking wild cards. Don't tell me people are dropping fucking $30, $40 to make my decks, dude. That's utterly absurd. Just fucking buy packs. But anyways, we got to talk about that. Because when I see a comment like that, it makes me very concerned. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just buy packs. We'll talk about that. Let me turn on the air real quick. By the way, Numbskull, you never sent me your alchemy deck, bro. Numbskull didn't sell me the chemies. He didn't sell me the chemies. He was like, bro, you won't even believe how good of a deck I just made. And I'm like, shoot, send it this way, man. And he was like, nah. It's a secret. I can't tell you about it. It's a secret. Boop, 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 boop. Something I noticed, it's actually cheaper to buy gems to get the Mastery Pass instead of pre-buying the Mastery Pass, since you get 1,200 gems when you get high up in the pass. Yeah, it is not... I mean, people like to pre-buy the pass because you save $5, but... By the way, hello, welcome. It's your girl Summer, Numbskull, Sharkmouth, Mineral Area Gamers Union, Silent Snow, welcome. Who else? Abomination, Survivor, Koala, Gobbler, Jappy Grizel, welcome, welcome. We're gonna talk about all that. King Kenobi, Christmas, what's up, what's up, what's up? To get a proxy deck, I lost all my magic cards for 15 years and I've been playing Arena for the last 3 when I get a proxy commander deck to play with friends. I don't know, printing proxies... Oh, Sean Nascimiento is now Abomination. Nascimiento. Dun 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 dun. Let's see if we can get this classic guitar. I love flamenco music. I really should put us some flamenco. So the question we have now is, there's the space music. The question we have now is, what music do we play, and what background do we use when we're doing this new set? That's the real question we have to ask to ourselves. Spider-Man art? I don't know. I really don't know. We have to ask. And what music? Do we play fucking Spider-Man epic music? That's the other question we have to ask ourselves. We have a lot of things to ask ourselves. Or do we just do generic fantasy music? Unfortunately, the best way to find out whether or not music is copyright free is to play it, and then it'll tell you. Because they like to lie to you. They like to lie to you. Here's the thing what they do. They like to lie to you, and they go, this is copyright free, and then they put in the description, if you subscribe to our service or get a subscription to our music warehouse, it's copyright free. So you have to watch out, because they'll just fuck you over and they don't care. They don't fucking care. So, and then they'll just get you with a copyright strike. And also, why would copyright striking tricking me and copyright striking my channel make me more likely to go sign up for your service? We'll probably play Stellaris tomorrow, by the way, or Monday night. Probably Monday night and maybe tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, why would tricking me and copy striking in my channel make me want to sign up for your dumb service? Why would I want to give you money after that? I've had that happen where somebody goes, copyright free. Oh, you know what happened? Do you know what happened big time? When Outlaws of Thunder Junction came out last year. Last summer, I believe. I found some copyright free, you know, epic country western music that was like down 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 down. It was like cool fucking, well, that was Unforgiven, but anyways, it was cool fucking country music, and it was like, it's copyright free, it's royalty free, don't worry. And then I put it on my channel. I played it on like my first stream, and then like as soon as the stream was over, like an hour later, I get an email. Your stream was copyright claimed. You're giving all the money from it to some fucking place. And I was like, what the hell? And that was the one that was in the descriptions, like, yeah, if you sign up for our service or buy a license. First of all, that doesn't fucking make any sense. The whole point of royalty free and copyright free is I don't have to fucking buy a license. If I'm buying a license, it's not free. That doesn't make any sense. That's like McDonald's being like, we have free hamburgers as long as you pay for them. It's such a fucking scam. And if you want to scam me like that, why would I want to fucking use your product afterwards? After being scammed? What would motivate me to give you money after that? And it's not like it's permanent. All I have to do is click a button that says edit the music out. Remove the music from the video. And it just, YouTube scrubs it. So it's not like you're going to end up revenue sharing with me. I can just hit the escape button on it. So I don't know what the end game of that is. I don't know what the goal is. Oh, thank you for coming, Nasamiento. As long as you've hit the like button, you're free to go. Yeah, I don't know what the scam music is. I don't know why we want to scam music out of people. I don't know what they think they're gonna do. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I was in a band. Our songs in we were self-producing. They copyright claim if I played my own band's tracks. I have gotten copyright notices for playing my own videos up on my channel, if that makes any sense. It is very, very, very sensitive. I doubt it. Now, what can happen is a third party can come in and say, that's actually ours. That's our music. And then you have to legally fight them because they're saying, no, we own that music. And you have to prove that that you own it. So there are some real bad scams out there with music and stuff like that, which is part of the reason that I only play video game music during my stream. I play Stellaris because I know Stellaris isn't going to fucking copyright claim me, because then no one would stream their video game if that was the case. So I could play the Spider-Man video game music because that's not going to get copyright claimed, because then you couldn't stream the video game if that was going to be the case. But then again, we're not actually getting Spider-Man, so... That's not bad. Would you believe it, guys, if I told you that Numbskull still hasn't sent me the fucking alchemy deck? Would you believe that if I told you? He's here talking shit and still hasn't sent me the alchemy deck. Yeah, I gotta add some fleam in it. I gotta fleam it up a little bit. We might have to add a mini fleam or something. I don't know, a fleam pet. Fleam is popular. For how long he's popular, we don't know. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's turn that on.
Build a website you love.
Let me know if that's too loud, by the way. Don't let your dreams be fleams. Sanguine Soothsayer. Monoist Gravliner. Oh, he's doing more Monoist Gravliners. Replicating Terror. Sanguine Soothsayer. How much? This is 4 rares? Ooh. Ooh. Numbskull digging into me here, man. We're going to cut it down a little bit. Digging into me on this one, man. Cruel Claw. Feed the Cycle. 0 points balance. Dark Star Augur. Alright. We're going to see on that one. Removal. Yeah, removal is real bad in Alchemy. It is a problem. I think that slivers are also popular, so I think that maybe was objectively a smart choice. I think Wizards underestimated the desire to have a goober goblin. So yeah. But I think that once you see Fleam, you're like, that is a silly goober. That's God's silliest soldier right there. I think people recognize that right away. And they want him. They want to be whatever he's about. They want to be about that too. Everyone loves a goober. Yeah, it's a well-known fact. The fact that he's also a villain is, that's pretty funny. Like he actively acts with villainous intent, which is great. All right, here we go. I have my script right here. My Mastery Pass information. Oh, fantastic. Good job. Great to hear, mineral areas. By the way, guys, there's going to be a question and answer section at the end. So if you want to shout out a question to me, wait till I'm about finished. And then we'll, if you have a question about economy, we'll do it there as well. So if you have more economy questions, please let me know. TK, how you doing? We're just about to get started here. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're doing something we do a couple of times a year, and that's update all the new people and the old people, and whoever needs a refresher, about the Magic the Gathering Arena economy. This is going to be the economy video, probably the last one for the year, just to update and notify people are new. We got a lot of new people to the channel, and this also is popular. It goes out to all the new players. Universes Beyond is going to bring a lot of new players to the game because people are interested. If you're here for Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, Avatar, whatever you're here for, and you're new and you want to know where to spend your money, how to best spend your money, what's worth it, what isn't worth it, I'm here to answer as many questions as I can. Also, feel free to leave in the comments if you have more questions that I didn't cover. We're going to go over all the main topics because Magic the Gathering Arena has a lot of different systems working all at once, a lot of different currencies and economies and different things going on, and they're a little confusing. So to get your head around it and make it understood how you can best spend your money and your time, this is what this video is for. So before we get into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously rip you apart and maul you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So make sure you do that. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. We go live in both of those places and put up deck videos and all kind of fun stuff you can see. Hit that bell, you'll be notified when we do anything, so you join Notification Squad. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information. If you have questions, further questions about economy or the game, please come to the Discord and ask. And if you are interested in deck builds after the economy, check out my AetherHub or my Mox Field. They're down below. So, what are we going to talk about first? We're going to break this up into sections, and I'll put in some timestamps so you can look at the part you're going to need. First thing I want to talk about is going to be the Mastery Pass. Okay, the Mastery Pass can be a good value, and I want to tell you when it is. This is 3,400 gems. You see, I have enough gems to get it here. Now, if you flat buy the Mastery Pass from the store, if you get those gems, you go and you see, okay, that many gems is $20. So basically, the Mastery Pass is $20. If you went instead and went to the store and bought those same amount of gems, right? You bought $20 and got that many gems, and you went and bought that many packs. How many packs would you get? Well, you would get 10, and then 6, and then 1. So you would get 17 packs. So the Mastery Pass, dollar for dollar, is about 17 packs. So to make the Mastery Pass worth it, you need to make sure that you're getting enough. The break-even point for the Mastery Pass to be worth it for you to buy is to get 17 packs out of it. That's going to be the rule of thumb. If you get enough gold and packs out of it to equal 17, you've actually kind of, you've hit the break-even point, plus you're going to get a lot of other cards and cosmetics. But to guarantee pack for pack, dollar for dollar, you want to get 17. Generally speaking, it's going to be around from anywhere from level 39 to level about 44, generally speaking. Usually about a little bit past the halfway point. Usually about maybe the 2/3 point. Or thereabouts is what it's going to be worth it. If you have achieved that point in the Mastery Pass, it is not a problem to invest money, $20 or whatever, into it, because you're going to end up getting more from investing in the Mastery Pass and going beyond it, getting all of that to make it worth it for getting packs and gold and gems and everything else. Now, that's if you spend all of the gold and gems that you get on packs as well. So for this season, I believe that if you get to 39, if you are wondering, this season's going to be over very soon, so this information is going to be out of date. But generally speaking, it's going to recycle every 2 to 3 months, or 60 days to 75 days. If you've gotten to that break-even point on 39 to 44, you are going to make it be worth it. So we're going to buy this here, and we're going to talk about what you can do with this as well. Because there are ways that you can get a lot of those gems without having to spend cash on that. There's ways to get the Mastery Pass. Do I recommend the Mastery Pass? Yes. If you are getting if you're able to put the time and effort into it to get past the break-even point, it is a very good value. You will also see sometimes an offer to jump up 10 levels for more gems. Do not take that. It is not worth it. You never want to jump up those extra levels for extra gems. So we're going to claim our cosmetics here. We're going to claim our gems and our gold. Draft token we're going to talk about. And here we get a bunch of smattering of packs from all the current standard builds, from all the current standard things. It's also going to give you a bunch of mythic rares, which is actually pretty good. So we got a Famished World Shire and a Weft Walking and all these other things right here. We got a gem here for a repeat card. That's pretty good. So we are it was absolutely worth it for me to spend the money on that, for me to spend the gems on that. Now, I did not spend any money on gems for this, believe it or not. I got all of this from the game. Because if you get to the point in the Mastery Pass that you are getting, we have those 30 balls there for cosmetics, you will get, from a completed Mastery Pass, you will end up getting about 1,020 gems. Okay, 1,200 gems. That means you also get a draft token. You look right here, I have a draft token. If you're able and good enough to do draft, now not everyone is. I certainly am not always up to draft, but there is a way to keep the ball rolling. You can go to something like a Premier Draft, whatever the current Premier Draft is, and if I'm able to get at least 1,800 right here, if I'm able to get 5 wins or 6 wins off the draft, I'll get 1,800 gems, and I'll basically have enough for the next Mastery Pass. So just from the gems you get from the Mastery Pass and 6 or 7 wins using your token in draft, you can perpetually always have enough gems to get the next Mastery Pass. Even if you get halfway, even if you only get 3 or 4 wins or something like that, and you only get 1,000, well then you're only 1,000 away from getting the Mastery Pass, and you've reduced the price of the Mastery Pass down significantly by doing okay in the draft, keeping the gems. Instead of using the gems to buy packs, you use them to buy the Mastery Pass coming up, and then replace whatever gems you have left, whether it's 1,000, with cash or anything like that. Sorry that took a while. So that means that you can get it down, and let's say you're only 1,000 short. Well, you've reduced the price of the Mastery Pass from $20 to $10. So it's a pretty decent grab at that point. It's a pretty decent get. So now that we have the packs open, I want to talk about buying packs and what the good economy is of this. The Wild Wheel. All right. First things first, you do not need to buy wild cards. I would not recommend that. Listen, if you're a big time divorce lawyer and you're making just giant stacks of money and you can spend, $500 a month on this game, buy all the wild cards you want. For the rest of us, workaday Joes, this is not worth it. This is for whales who really want to build their collection very fast. I see people in the comments, it makes me concerned. I see people saying, oh, Jay, I really like this deck. I'm going to have to go buy some wilds. Don't do this. Don't spend real money on wilds. This is for the whales. Now, again, you can do whatever you want with money. I'm saying that I don't recommend it, especially if you're more of a free-to-play player, and especially if you're on a budget. If you're a budget player, if you're free-to-play, you really don't want to spend a lot of money on that. Don't buy these. The point is, with 20 or 30, by buying $30 worth of stuff, you could get $30. You could get 30 or 45 packs or something like that. Hell, even more than that potentially. And just by opening up packs, you're going to fill your Wild Wheel. Every 6 packs you open, you get 1 free rare. So you got to figure that if you open 36 packs, you're going to get 6 rare wild cards. And every time you get 6 wild cards, 6 rare wild cards, you get a mythic rare. You also get uncommon wild cards pretty quickly. So that is a pretty good way of getting the wilds up, is just by getting packs. And I want to say something else too. If you are a complete free-to-play player, you can get a significant amount of packs per month. You can also see that for duplicate protection, I'm getting all gems here, which is filling up which is filling up my whatchamacallit pretty good. Because I've got so many already. We'll talk about that in a second. So there's a little bit of math to talk about here, about how many packs that you can get by doing the Mastery Pass and just by grinding. Like I said, approximately level 41 is going to be your break even on your Mastery Pass, right? Let's see, I got a lot of wilds. Just from opening up packs, I got gems and wilds. That's why I say it's not worth it to buy those wilds. It's just worth it to open up packs. So if we say, well, to make the Mastery Pass worth it, I need to get to level 41. Just by grinding that high, that is going to be the equivalent of 41,000 experience points, because every level is 1,000 experience points, right? Just by doing your weekly and daily challenges and getting your weekly and daily and your challenge experience points, you're going to end up getting about 8,125 experience a week, approximately, give or take. At that rate, okay, it'll take you about 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks approximately, again, give or take, this is rough math right here, to get to the point where you have gained enough levels to make the Mastery Pass worth it, if you get what I'm saying. You'll have spent 5 weeks getting to the point where the Mastery Pass was completely worth it for you. The cool thing about that is, in that time, if you see how much gold you're going to be making just daily by doing those daily challenges, 5 wins a day, getting your your challenges, doing your weeklies and all of those things, you're going to make approximately 1,125 gold a day by getting 5 wins. Now, if we multiply that per week, it's 8,825 gold per week, which is approximately 8 to 9 packs a week average. If we're talking about 5 weeks to get to the break-even point of the Mastery Pass, you're going to end up with 40 to 50 packs just by getting to the point to make your Mastery Pass pack worth it. Okay? That is really significant, because by buying the Mastery Pass at level 41, you're only getting like 17 packs. Just by getting enough experience points to get to the point where you've made the Mastery Pass worth it, you have gained 40 to 50 packs. Okay? So the game, over time, is actually fairly generous with the amount of packs that you're going to get. 40 to 45, maybe up to 50 a month, depending on how good you do. That's the main thing that I want to tell you about the economy. The number one thing that you're doing by investing money into the game is shaving off time. Okay? If you don't want to wait 5 weeks to get those 40 packs, you can go and spend real money to cut off that 5 weeks. If you want to learn the game slowly, get better at it, get more wins, learn it, start learning other colors, other decks, all other strategies, you know, by a month or 2 months of playing 5 games a day, you're going to get to the point where you've opened 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 packs, and you are slowly building your collection up as you go. Okay? So by spending money, what you're saving is time. If you want to bypass that time of grinding, you absolutely can spend the money to do it. But what I'm recommending, if you're a free-to-play player, get your 5 wins a day, do your dailies, do your weeklies, get your 5 wins, learn the game, learn your colors, learn your fundamentals, and get to the point where you can start experimenting with a lot of different builds. You can get the top meta stuff, and then start going from there on out. Magic is a very expansive game, and it feels very big at first. It feels like maybe I need everything. Maybe I need 1,000 different decks with 1,000 different cards that do 1,000 different things. You really don't. Learning the game kind of slowly and getting your teeth into it is actually pretty fun and a pretty tried and true method to do it. So it seems a little overwhelming at first, and it seems like there's a lot of systems you have to engage with. It seems like there's a lot of different things that you have to do you know, get everything, and you want to jump in, you want to get all the cards right away, and you want to do every deck. It is expensive to do that. Now, you certainly can. You could drop $100 on the game right now, $200, and get a lot of cards at first. Honestly, I don't recommend that. You have to figure that if you spend, $20 every couple of months to get the Mastery Pass, or you buy a couple of packs or something like that, it's decent. It's a decent investment to get into a game that you consider your hobby. And it's certainly cheaper than paper as it goes. So that is my recommendation. Get the Mastery Pass, go a little slow, go a little even on it. You don't need to rush into everything right away. You don't need to get everything right away. Be easy. Get your wins, grind up, because by the end of a month of playing with 5 wins a day, it doesn't feel like you've gotten that many, but just by opening, a 42 packs, guess how many wilds you've gotten from that? Every 6 ones that you've opened, you've gotten a rare wild card and a mythic rare. So 42 packs, what is that? That is almost that's 7. That's 7 rares you've gotten just off the muscle. 7 uncommon, 7 rare, 1 mythic rare, and whatever you've gotten for opening up 42 packs up per month. That's a decent amount. I mean, it's not that much. It's gonna be hard to full complete at that rate, but it is a decent amount. Now, the other good deal that I can tell you about is you can see here that I have bought the pre-release bundle. This is a pretty good value, and this will talk about golden packs into this right now. This is going to give you 50 cards, okay? And that means it's $1 a card, plus you're going to get a 1 bonus card, and you're going to get golden packs. If you look here in the store, you're going to see here, purchase 6 or more standard or alchemy packs to earn a golden pack. This is a relatively new system they've added to the game, and I really do like it. A golden pack, because it doesn't really ever explain what a golden pack is in the game. You're like, what is that? Well, 10 standard or alchemy, meaning it has to be one of these that is silver here. Anyone that's black or red is no good. It's not going to go towards golden packs. It's got to be a silver one. What does a golden pack do? Well, a golden pack is going to contain 6 cards. They're all going to be rare or mythic rare, and the game is also going to attempt to give you any cards that you don't have. Either you have no copies of that rare mythic rare, or you don't have a complete set of it yet. It's going to do its best to kind of randomize it. So it basically is going to give you 6 free rare or mythic rare cards that you don't have already. It's going to try to avoid duplication for that. That's what that's going to be. That is very useful because it's going to help round out your rare and mythic rare. And the other thing about golden packs that is very useful, golden packs count towards your wild wheel. So every 10 packs that you open, you get another golden. So let's say I talked about that 42 packs that you bought in a month. You're going to get 4 golden packs from that, which is going to add to the amount of wild wheels you fill up, which is going to add to the amount of rares that you get. So there is a couple of redundant systems that is going to help you advance the amount of rares, mythic rares, and wilds that you get as you go along. Yeah. So that is going to be kind of an additional system on top of that. So if you're buying packs from the store that are standard and alchemy, you are going to be getting access to those golden packs for every 10 that you do, and you're going to getting more packs on top of that. The more packs you do, the bigger wild wheel that you fill up. The more wild wheels you fill up, the more wilds you have, the bigger your collection, the more wins you can get, etc. and so forth, and you reach a very good inflection point. Do I recommend the other pre-orders? Not really. I don't think that I don't think that the Mastery Pass pre-order is that great unless you're super into these cosmetics. And I don't really I'm not a big drafter, so if you're a big drafter, maybe this one's good. But the only one that I personally would recommend is getting the early access, the $50 pre-order. If you figure there's about 4 or 5 releases a year, this year was odd because it had 6 releases. 4 or 5 releases a year, let's say you're spending $200 to $250 a year on Magic. Is that a lot? Yeah, it can be kind of a lot, but spread out over a year, what is that? You know, less than $1 a day, you know, 80 cents a day or something like that. If you feel like you're getting 80 cents worth of content out of the game, then certainly it's worth it. If there is a set that you're not interested in, like this Spider-Man set or Omen Paths or whatever, you don't care about Avatar at all, you don't need to buy it. But if there is something that you're very excited for, like the upcoming Lorwyn set or the new Zendikar set or whatever coming out in 2026, certainly it is not a bad investment to buy the $50 pre-order bundle, because you are getting packs for a relatively decent price as you go. So those are the methods right there. The other thing that we have to talk about is the vault. Okay, a lot of people don't like the vault. They talk a lot of crap about the vault. What that is duplicate protection, the vault progress. You see that my vault is at 244%. Every 100% I can open it up. Basically what that means is that every 100% you get 1 mythic wildcard, 2 rare wildcards, and 3 uncommon. The vault runs on a percentage point. You see how that's a 0.5? This has to do with opening packs. This was duplicate protection for packs. Every time that you open up a pack and you get the 5th copy of a common, you get 1 point. Every time you get the 5th copy of an uncommon, you get 3 points. When you get to 1,000 points, or 100%, you get this vault progress. So if you have filled up using your completion right here, by the way, because I'm going to tell you how to hack the system a little bit. You go to your set collection. You see that for something like foundations, you see that? I almost have the whole collection off of foundations. I have almost all of the rares, almost all of the uncommons, all of the commons, almost all of the uncommons. So anytime that I open up a foundations pack, I'm going to immediately get, 6 points. So if I get 6 points, I get to 1,000. I'm going to open that up. Every time that I get, if you look on something that I full completed, opening up Thunder Junction because I've completed it, I'm going to get, for duplicate protection service for purposes, I get 1 point towards the vault for my common that I open, 3 points for the uncommon. Now, if I open up a pack that I've full completed, or I get a rare that the 5th copy of a rare that I already have, you get 20 gems for a rare that you already have. So if you ever open up a pack and get gems, it's because you got a 5th copy of a rare. It means you get the 5th copy of a rare and you get 20 gems. If you open the 5th copy of a mythic rare, you get 60 gems. So the more completed a set are, the more packs you open for a completed set, the more bonuses you do get. This is why it's important, if you're planning on opening up a lot of cards, and you see here that I have 228 common wilds, a lot of times you can just spend a lot of wilds to craft a bunch of commons that you already like, a lot of commons or uncommons that you already like. So that way when you open up the packs, you're filling up the points to get the getting up the vault progression, pretty aggressively right there. So that's another way that you can spend. You say, well, Jay, I have all these common or uncommon wildcards, I'm never going to use them. Well, if you've saved up a bunch of gold and you want to buy, and you know that you're going to buy a bunch of Omen Path cards or something like that, you can craft a bunch of them, and you'll help fill up your vault progress pretty aggressively at that point. So that is another way to kind of get more out of the system as well. So I think that I've covered pretty much everything right here. I've pretty much covered all of the systems of getting packs, wilds, gold, all of that stuff. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Please, the main thing I want to emphasize is the grind. I know it's not... The fun part of the game should be playing the game. You know, that should be part of the fun of it. So if you are you can also swap these out, by the way. A lot of people don't know, if you click them, you can try to swap out your 500 gold for 750 gold. If you get your 5 wins a day, every month you're getting 4 packs. you will get a lot from the grind. You'll get more from the grind than you will from the Mastery Pass, which is a very interesting thing to think about, because you're thinking, oh, I got to grind up this Mastery Pass. I'm going to get so many cards. No, just by spending the time to get to the point where the Mastery Pass is worth it, you've gotten way more cards than the Mastery Pass has gotten you. So that's what time and investment does for this game. Spend wisely. Don't buy over your limit. Having a lot of good cards is not going to make you better at the game. Playing the game will make you better at the game. If you have any questions or concerns or any other interesting ideas or concepts that you want to know about Magic, how to play, or just more about where you should spend your money, or if you should spend money at all, I think I've done a pretty fair assessment. If you have any questions, please ask me. Come by the Discord. I hope this helped a lot. Good luck out there. I know Standard is tough right now. If you're new to the game, welcome. I hope this guide was helpful, and I'll see you in the plains. I'll see you in the Planeswalker fields. I'll see you in the battlefield, guys. I'll see you in the arena. Until next time, I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. And, yeah, good luck. What was that, Summer? I'm nuts? I believe, if I'm correct, I believe it's 30. It's 27 right now. It's 27 more packs until the wild. Hey, what's up, Illinic, JC? You get every 6 packs you open, you get a rare, you get an uncommon, and every 6 you get a mythic rare. Once you've done, once you've filled the wheel the 9 times, the 10th time, or I'm sorry, not the 9th time, it goes around 6 times a piece, and you have to get the 30. Yeah, it's 5 times to get the mythic rare, not 10. It's every 30 packs. This fills up every 6, so it's 5 times around gets you a mythic rare. I'll have to put that in the... I messed up the speaking when I was doing that. Sorry, I have a really big thing. By the way, it's not every 5 packs for an uncommon. It's every 6 packs for an uncommon. I don't know why you said that, Summer. Hey, what's up, Ralph? Hythlode. Welcome to the show, Ralph Hythlode. Hythlode, Hythloda. Right. Will you be at MagicCon Atlanta? No, I don't usually go to MagicCons. I don't usually go that much to MagicCons. No, yeah, it's every 5 wheels that you fill up. Every 5th wheel, you get a mythic rare. Every 30 packs that you open, you get a mythic rare. Every 6, you get a rare, but when you've opened 30, you get a mythic rare. You get a bonus mythic rare. Not every 10. I was thinking you had to go around 10 times, but no, that's not the case. Mono is Graveliner. Sanguine. Hythlode, Hythloda. Boo, 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 boo. You're going to say goodnight to alchemy? You don't want to watch the alchemy? You don't want to watch what happens? Monoist Gravliner. Warp. Sanguine Soothsayer. Darkstar Augur. Apply Styles. Enduring Curiosity. Bloodletter. Darkstar. Replicating Terror. You realize that I'm probably not going to play this koala, but just the image of it on the screen is so offensive that you have to go. I feel like that's a little bit of an overreaction. I was just really kind of looking at it to see what Numbskull built, but I just understand that the very appearance of it, like a vampire looking at a cross, the very notion that I would play alchemy was so viscerally upsetting to you that you needed to leave. I understand that. That's a very normal and healthy reaction to a game mode. I actually have to get this daily, so I have to play a bunch of white spells, so I'm trying to figure out what my best white deck is. What is my best white deck? Sheltered by Goats? No. Chiporos? No. Cats? We can do cats. Cats might work. Angels? That's the Apocalypse deck, Summer. I made a video out of it. Angels. Do I have a straight Angels deck, or do I want to do double jump? Noble Knights. It's a Doomsday Apocalypse. It's Doomsday Apocalypse. Force card draw. Apocalypse Demon deck. Let's try cats real quick. You really don't have to spend all your money. I mean, listen, I do this semi-professionally, I guess professionally. And you really don't have to spend all your money on it. It is fairly reasonable. I mean, again, the only thing that I ever buy with real money, is the whatchamacallit, the pre-order, the pre-list. No, I mean, I have the alchemy deck that I was looking at, but for the most part, seeing as the new set comes out in 48 hours, I don't actually have the a new deck to go over, because what would be the point? Do you know what I mean, Summer? It's going to be changed or outclassed in 48 hours, so there's not really a reason to do that. Not really a compelling reason, anyways. Let's do this. Boom. I'll take anybody. Listen, if you want to see me play a certain brew, this is the time to show it to me. I'm more than happy to look at anything right now. I don't care. I'm just hanging out. As long as it's not alchemy, because then whatchamacallit will leave, and we can't have that. Then Koala will leave. If even the notion of alchemy is suggested, then Koala will take off. He pulls a fucking... He has a special button in his chair. It's like an ejector seat. So his eyes don't befall an alchemy card. He's going to wipe right here because he doesn't have any fucking imagination. He pulls a ripcord and it explodes him out of the top of his chair. So So the very notion, the very idea of an alchemy card will never escape him. He'll never behold it with his eyes, and that's a good thing, you know. Boop, 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 boop. House Grows Hungry is a very good card, yeah, for sure. House Grows Hungry, it's going to be in my new black deck. It's the black sampler pack. It basically does everything you need black to do. It basically does everything you need black to do, which is, you know, kill stuff, exile things, all that. Hey, what's up, Chris Cass? Lil Nick, I'll look into some angels. I go first. Okay, wait. Summer, you're gonna need to start learning them, you need to start learning them new names, those non-Spider-Man names. Warp. He's gonna kill it. Boom. 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 Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Blood Angels. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, this is fucking lame ass. This is lame ass. This is lame ass fucking. What's it called? Jeskai fucking stupid shit. Weapons. Or is it weapons? Alright. It sure is fucking heavy on the removal. Holy shit. Alright. Let's do... Boom, boom. Yeah, you can 100%... You can recommend an entire deck to me, Summer. You can say, I want to see you play this exact deck when the new set comes out. If you don't have the wild cards to invest and you have an idea, sure, yeah. You can suggest all kind of shit. I don't care. More than happy to run whatever, man. You know? Boom. Chainsaw. Boof. Cryogen Relic. Angel. Boom. Oh, I'm never going to play a bounce deck. You should know that. That was silly. That was silly, Summer. That was really fucking silly. That was real. Come on. Come on. Have you ever seen me play a Pixie Bounce deck? One time. You've been coming here for 6 months. You ever once see me be like, I love Pixie Bounce. Oh yeah, nothing I like more than playing removal spells 50 times in a row. Makes me so happy inside. Come on. You know. Oh, come on. You know. Come on. Come on with that. Come on. Playing Collector's Vault. Do this. We destroy Legion Extruder, Weapons Manufacturing, target myself. Listen, listen. Okay, guys. I played End of the World deck. I played End of the World, which is about as close to a mill deck as you're ever going to get from me because it has a mill win from it. So that's about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get, guys. You're never going to see me play a mono blue straight mill deck. Well, yeah, everything that we do is going to have new Omenpaths cards in it. I already did one of them. Oh, I don't know. That's expensive. I'll probably try it. Listen, I'll try everything except for, you know, Simic and other dumb shit like that. But, I'll try anything at one time or whatever, you know. I don't care. Boom. Boom. Get the triggers off. Yeah, I think it's definitely something we all thought about as kids, you know? I think it's something that we all kind of thought about as little kids and said, oh, it'd be awesome if this happened, you know? If this happened or this happened. Oh, what if fucking Naruto had a magic card? What would happen? You know? There's Shelt. He's got land fucking away. Oh, it's just an excuse to type J Millen. Well, we're getting actual villain decks. We're going to be getting real honest-to-God villain decks out. So that's going to be fun. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? By the way, I didn't even see you, Kitty Kate. I'm sorry, I was in the middle of doing a long thing, and I didn't even get to say hi, Kitty Kate. All the cool Kates and kittens. Sacrifice. You can put that on there. Boom. It's Ghost Train. Sacrifice. Does 2 damage to somebody. Ghost Train. Milli Vanilli. Is going in. Boom, boom. Wow, we can't stop flooding, huh? We can't stop flooding. We'll steal your Ghost Train. Okay. Go in, pop, pop. Down to 5. All aboard. Sacrifice. You gotta pay ward 2 for that one. Boom. Stun it. Boom. Meek Mill. Pop, pop. Okay. What's he doing? Gonna get another mana. Naturally, why wouldn't I flood? Naturally, why wouldn't we flood? Of course we would. Of course we would flood. Into the flood again. Boom. Yep. This fucking took forever. Sure. Is it a Boros food fight with Radagast the lobster? I'd love to see that, John C. I never got to play the lobster yet. Do. All right, we got our white wins there. I mean, I'd take a look at it. Everyone on my channel would hate it, but I'll take a look at it. You're really hitting these puns, aren't you, True Yellow? Something there is that doesn't love a demon wall. Okay. Johnny's. Okay, we're gonna... No, we can do it. He's probably gonna play... Oh, he's not gonna play Shelter yet. Okay. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Draw a card. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Poof. Draws a card. We're gonna put down Bloodletter next turn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the food fight, I tried to play the food fight Radagast a few times. I felt like it didn't work. I felt like I just couldn't quite get it to work. Do you feel like you've gotten it to the point where you're happy with it? Holy shit, what happened here? Sorry about that. Trapped in the screen. Maybe you. Sheltered by goats. Naturally. Boom. Boom. Okay. Selena the Steadfast Queen. Johnny's Pride Mate. Gain 1 life. Oof. Oof. Freebooter. Boom. Boom. Doomsday Excruciator. No attacks. Boom. Exemplar of Light. Okay. Boom, that's a land. 2 lands, look at that. Beautiful, love to see it. Love to get the double lands off right there. That's so fantastic for me. Love to see those double lands go. I love drawing just infinite amount of lands here. Standard is going to go through some changes. I don't know if it's going to get better. It's certainly going to change. I think that probably November is where you're going to see the best and that's why you never fucking count out the end of the world. That's why you never fucking count out the end of the world. You never fucking count out the end of the world. Fucking miracle top deck right there. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. Miracle fucking top deck right there, man. Got his ass. Exactly 9 damage. That dude's still fucking sitting there staring at his screen. You can't tell me that dude ain't fucking sitting there staring. What the fuck just happened to me? Evaporated. You never count out end of the world, man. This shit is fucking tight. Still sitting at a 65 win rate. Yesterday was the worst time we ever had with it. We lost 3 in a row, which had never happened before. Yeah, I know what I'm doing every now and again. Every now and again, I'm able to pull off a good win. Yeah, something is going to happen with Vivian Cauldron in November. Unfortunately, we're going to have to live through October, which is going to be a nightmare. But aside from that, it's the man himself, the Man-a-Man. Hello. Boom. Pump. Boom. Jeffrey Thistle, what's landfall? I don't know what that is. Is that like good, or is landfall good? Let's do this. Let's grab you. Boom. Mana freaking man, welcome to the show. Hardest working man in show business right here. I'll plug Mana Man every time that I can. Mana Man, I was barely able to play early access. What did you think? I wasn't really able to do it that. I was out of town for a wedding, and I couldn't do it. I want to know what you thought. Bristly Bill. Let's put down Bloodletter Lazats. Let's do this. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Fizz, fizz. What a relief it is. He's gonna go in. He's gonna double. He's gonna block. Boom. Okay. So that's gonna be 4 and 2 and 2. We'll do this. There we go. I do like old Spidey, so I'm biased. Nothing competing with VB or Dimir cards were fun. Nobody played sweaty meta for the event. Yeah, I noticed I didn't get too sweaty meta. I think that they did. I think that they did declare that if you want to play sweaty meta, play best of 3. So I'm glad. I only got. Yeah, Hillbilly. I heard you didn't really enjoy it. What was wrong with early access, Hillbilly? We got a couple of people here. We can kibosh a little bit. We can not kibosh, but kibitz a little bit. That's a good Yiddish word right there. Thank you for following Minty0309. Force Mulligan. I'm sorry I didn't see it quick enough, Summer. I got you next time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to set the world on fire. I honestly think that there were some really good black cards. I do think that there is solid black cards overall. Boom. Okay. Faller's Faithful. But is it going to be a shake-up set? No, probably not. You know. Woof. Okay. We don't need that. Alright, we hold steady. Can't cast Spidey 29, but you can break out turn 2. Sir Vondam. Also known as Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oof, what happened there, Manny Man? I mean, not Manny Man. Hillbilly, what happened? How'd you lose so many games? I was losing a few, but I did not go on that bad of a streak, and I was only streaming for like an hour and a half. What were they beating you with, man? That is rough, bro. That's some jobbing shit. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's kill Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let's see what he wants to do here. Oof. That's before he becomes a problem. Let's do that. Fowler's faithful. Sacrifice. I did really like Luis. Quinn's Insight did look pretty tasty. I have Quinn's Insight in my Mayhem pre-build. That's going to be an interesting one to do. Oof, sorry to hear that, Hillbilly. They do have to fix the the rotation problem. Because there was the issue with rotation where people were playing standard with rotated cards, and that was an issue. Let's do it. Fuck them. Fuck them, you know? End of the world. Yeah, in early access, you were able to put in your deck, you were able to put cards that were standard, that weren't standard. It was a whole thing. They basically, the early access game, they didn't rotate it. Yeah, it was a problem. Got 4 left. Boom. He's got 3 left. So we do this. You gotta want to see a J Villain Mill win? Here's your J Villain Mill win right here. There you go. That's J Millen. Alright, thank you so much for coming, Man. Please, guys, go check out Man's YouTube channel and, of course, his Twitch channel. The dude works so fucking hard, man. I'm telling you, man. Hardest fucking worker man in Magic. Let me pin your YouTube channel right here. Got him. Got his ass. Got his ass. Listen, fucking End of the World is... I'm not kidding when I called it this, man. That's a 5-win streak right there for your face. Hey, what's up, Demovia? How you doing? Demovia. Demovia. Interesting. Were the players who were using rotated cards reprimanded? I don't think they realized. If they did, they said they didn't realize. A few people, I mean, they got reported. People said, hey, you know, you're using non-rotated cards. And they said, oh, really? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. I mean, it's a gentleman's game, so you know, it's hard to say that. Can I prove to anybody that they were doing it on purpose? Can I say that they were doing it maliciously? You know, it's not like everyone else didn't have access to it, but they shouldn't. They shouldn't have had access to it, is the point. It's called Omen Paths. It's called Through the Omen Paths, Jeffrey Thistle. Boom. He's gonna kill that. He's gonna kill it, I know he is. He's gonna kill my virus boy. My sweet virus boy. It could have been a genuine mistake because, again, when you're looking at it, you don't know that. You know, you don't know that. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. No, I'm not going to MagicCon Atlanta. When is MagicCon Atlanta, by the way? I had no removals there. No. Why would I go to MagicCon Atlanta? I don't like cons. I don't like large groups of people in loud places. Yeah, I'm not a con fan. I would have to be... A con would have to approach me. Yeah, no, green, if you don't have any kill cards, you just lose the game. Yeah. I don't enjoy the convention scene. A con would have to specifically approach me and say, Jay, we want you to come. We want you, we literally want to make you a panel guest. We want you there. Please come to our con. And I would consider it. But other than that, I'm not voluntarily going. There's nothing in it for me. Yeah. Plus, I'm anonymous. I like my anonymity. I don't necessarily want to show everyone who I am. Oof. No, that has never happened. I'm not famous enough. I've been told that I can have a creator pass, but I've never been personally been asked by a convention to come by and please could I come. That's never happened. I doubt it will ever happen, but you know. Let's do this. Boom. Boom. Probably gonna play a mana and then nuke the board. Because that's just who he is. Because it's a bit of a slapdash system that they have. They probably didn't set it up from last time, and it just slipped through the cracks. I don't think it was malicious. It just... Mistakes happen. You're dealing with software, you know. You're dealing with imperfect software and imperfect people. They forgot to update that rotation that happened to the token. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't think it's any more complicated than user error. That's it. Thank you for following, Jerky Boy. Jaborki. 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 Time stop can end the turn. So we'll put down Demon Wall. Soul Guide Lantern. I hate people too much to go to any kind of con event. It's not that I hate people. I'm not a super. I know I seem pretty gregarious and friendly on stream, but that's because, you know, I'm pretty far from all of you guys. I'm not Mr. Social. Again, I don't really like concerts. I'll if somebody buys me a ticket, I'll go to a concert, but I certainly am in no hurry or rush to go to a concert by myself. Like, oh man, I love music festivals. I love concerts. I love fucking giant get-togethers with tons of people. Like, that's not really, it's not really my thing. Like, it's not my scene. And again, I'm not gonna knock anybody for it. I'm certainly, you can do whatever you'd like. It's just, I'm old and wise enough to know that that is not something that I'm exceptionally enthusiastic about. Day of Judgment. Judgment, very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll put down you. Doomsday. Counterspell, maybe. Exile all cards. Gain 15 life. Judgment. Deep Cavern fucking bat. Dude's dead. He can draw one card, and if he attacks with Overlord of the Flood Pits, he loses the game. You gotta have faith in the end of the world. I'll tell you something, guys. The only thing that's guaranteed is the end of the world. By the way, welcome to the show, Minty. Yeah, this deck is pretty fucking awesome. Too bad nobody saw it. It's a damn shame. Damn shame everyone ignored it and didn't press the like button. I'm not saying you, Summer. No guilty conscience. Hey, what's up, Real 2 Drew? Real 2 Drew. Real 2 Drew. That's it right there, Summer, in case you're interested in it. We're going to go one more. Okay. Ops goes first and I'm slow. I'll try it, why not? Oh, it's Vivi. Damn it. 4. I have a lot of force draw spells. Oh, shit. You gotta remind me before the game happens, Summer. That really helps. If you remind me before the game happens, it's gonna help quite a bit. Yeah, that's basically the win con. Doomsday Excruciator and the 4-star are the win cons. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Boom. Boom. Horrid fucking hand here. Okay. We'll probably kill Bloodletter. Your red and black outfit, thank you. Oh, which one? My Rakdos got a plat health? Fantastic. Great to hear the real 2 Drew. Ah, you didn't need to do that. Zaveritt's the favorites. The #1 Daveritt's. Pain for all. Boom. 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 I'm not sitting through this. We can't seem to crack the wall of fire here. Every time we do, we get passed up against the most meta deck in the world. I'm going to remember the mulligan. Yeah, that's a mulligan hand right there. Holy shit. This is a fucking terrible hand, so it worked out okay. That's just barely workable, but we're on the play. We don't have any removal. Okay, we drew a removal card. We're going to be all right. This is going to be a... do that. Land. Or I'll put down out Bloodlet. Had to get the rare Vild for the 4 wild card. Else finally put in practice 7 in a row in Diamond. Oh yeah, the you're talking about the whatchamacallit deck. The aggro, the lizard aggro deck. Yeah, that's a really good deck. That's a nice hot thick deck with a good curve in it. We all know how much I like those. Llanowar Elves. Boom. Boom. Shelt by Delt. Boom. Boom. We do this. Activate. He's got another one. It is what it is. Okay. He's got a kill card or another fucking Shelt. Got Collector's Cage. Again, if we get caught with no removal, we just die. That's the name of the game right now. If you get caught with no removal, you just fucking die. It's just the long and short of it, really. Yep. Caught with no removal, we just fucking die. You have to be able to kill, and kill. It's the only way to win the game. You have to be able to stop like the first person's 3 or 3 moves. It's really unfortunate that we're at this point in the game. But if you can't immediately start smashing somebody for 2 or 3 rounds, you're gonna lose. You're just gonna fucking lose. It's just gonna happen. Do. I don't have any removal. So guess what's going to happen to me, guys? Can you take a guess what's going to happen to me this game? Hillbilly, I don't know what happened there, man. You should have been able to win something, my guy. I genuinely don't know what went on, what went wrong there, man. See that? What did I say? I cannot kill fast enough. If I don't have a removal, it's over with. You have to kill the first 2 or 3 moves. You cannot let somebody build like that. It's done. If you don't have kill cards immediately, you are going to lose the game. Period. End of story. No negotiating. If you cannot get rid of your opponent's couple of first plays, you may as well just scoop immediately. You may as well just scoop immediately because it's not happening. I'm thinking about throwing this away because I have Faller's Faithful, but all I have is that and nowhere to run and no bitter draft. This is the biggest problem with this deck, is that if I brick out and they're running this aggro deck, I can't do anything about it. So we'll see what happens here. It's Chocobo. So again, what did I say, guys? I don't have removal in my hand. So what does that mean? I'm going to lose the game. You have to kill the first 2 or 3 cards that come down. Period. End of story. No questions about it. If you're trying to win with any other strategy other than your own aggro or maybe control, basically if you're trying to go up the middle with any other kind of method or get a combo off deck later, you have to fucking kill it. There's no ifs and or buts about it. You just have to. You cannot wait any longer. It's gotta happen. Boom. 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 At least I have... Oh, look, a removal. Wonderful. We'll do this. We'll hold on to our removal. Fuck it, I'll put down Annex. Who gives a shit? Real 2 Drew, I've hit the wall 3 times tonight, trying to rank up 1 time, and I haven't hit it once. Every time I do, I get hit with the top meta deck, and they bust me down. See for Lockhart. Boom. What do we got in here? Snake's gonna be able... You can't have that. Not allowed to have that, my guy. It's not... it was actually a mana. Oh, shit. Okay. We'll have to do a Bitter Triumph on, I think, Tifa, maybe. Oh, that was the wrong move. You should have played both of those on there and hit with Tifa, and you would have been able to win the game. Every time we touch. Again, guys, we're on a losing streak now. And why is the reason? I want to drill this in. What's the reason we're on a losing streak now? So we are not getting removal. We have to kill the first couple of cards that come out. I've got to replace a few things here. Let me hold up. Let me hold up 1 second and replace a few things because we're getting aggroed out right now. We were winning and we got right up to the wall of fire and then it said, hey, Jay, I need you to slow the fuck down. I need you to slow the fuck down a little bit for me, Jay. Insatiable Avarice, Bitter Triumph, Greedy Freebooter. Greedy Freebooter might need to get out of there. Face Faller, 2 of them. Demon Wall is fine. Sprawling Crawler, Face Faller. I think we do need like a like a Tragic Trajectory in there. Yeah. I think we do need a Splish Splash more fucking removal. Alright, we'll try one more. If we lose, I'm done. Because all the gains we made in the last hour are disappearing in 10 minutes because we're getting no removal in all aggro decks, so it is what it is. Do 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 do. You can't have that. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. War Leader's Call. Ooh, that's a good one. That'll hit him up pretty decent. Pop, pop, pop. Hey, honestly, if this beats me, I don't even give a shit. This is such a good deck, such a unique and interesting deck. If it beats me, good on it, you know what I mean? Good on them for beating me if they beat me with this shit. Ooh, Superboy. Okay. That, you shouldn't have done that, but... out of there. Roasted. Hibdborg. Okay. Ops goes first, and I got an early removal on him. Yeah, you have to have something out. You have to, I'll keep it. Und Leitstahl. Und Leitstahl. Hibdborg. Hibdborg, Skibbity Dorg. Hey, what's up, Mars? How you doing? Jada De Laurentiis. Jada, you're going to the no-no hole. You always got to be careful with your sacks. That's what I'm always telling people. It's the #1 thing you got to worry about. Be careful with your sacks. Be very careful with how your sacks are. How you position your sacks, where you put your sacks. It's very important. You're laughing. It's very important, and you guys are laughing. Yeah, it's doing the old you can go right up to the next tier, and then you're gonna lose 5 games. Mars. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a counterspell, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do this and hope I draw out the counterspell. Grab you. Show me that pretty little hand of yours. You can play removal, it's fine. I can still get to see your hand. Confounding Riddle. Yeah, I knew there was a fucking counterspell in there. I'm not fucking stupid. You tell me, oh, I'm not playing any cards. I'm just gonna stare at you. Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna have open blue mana and just look at you. But I don't have any counterspells. Because I think you're an idiot. Because I think you're a fucking stupid, dumb idiot who doesn't know what fucking sitting there looking at me with open blue mana means. I think you're the dumbest person in the world who doesn't know what open blue mana means, so I'm just going to sit there and look at you. Geez, what could open blue mana mean, guys? Do you guys ever wonder? Do you guys ever wonder what open blue mana is? I know I do. I know I wonder what open blue mana is. Let's bait it out. I'm really good at baiting. Boom, 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 boom. Look at the top cards. Oh, he didn't counter it. That's really amazing. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna get fucking. You know I'm gonna get fucked up over some no lands here. I don't have any lands. Let's get rid of Avarice. Let's do that. 4 skitters in a row. Money outweighing trouble on the skitter beam. Sounds fun. He's gonna play removal on that. Oh no, he's gonna let it go off. There we go. Let's consult the star charts. Boom. Boom. Okay. We can drop that. What does this guy have? Mill? Yeah, he's got mill. He's got the other thing in his hand right now anyways. Shoot the sheriff, boom. He's got the fucking thing in his, he's got the device in his hand. Whatever it's called, yeah. And that'll be that, folks. That'll be that. We had no chance, especially that slow of mana. Oh yeah, no. 24 mana, I'll get piped. Yeah, I'll get wrecked on 24 mana. They'll fuck me over on 24. Well, we haven't gone 2 hours, so you gotta get one last bonus game. This is Vivi. It isn't Vivi. Okay, weird. Some sort of weird thing I've never seen before. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure, thank you. Boom. King Triton. Pop, pop. Discard. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? No, that's game. I don't know what he had going on. It looked cool, though. I mean, variance is part of any card game. It's kind of built into the point of the game. It just sucks, you know? You kind of know it going into a card game. It's baked into to the pie. Alright, we're in trouble because we don't have any removal. We're in trouble because we don't have the removal. No attacks, okay. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming, Summer. I'm ending probably after this game, so you're not missing much. Oh, doop. Soulstone Sanctuary. Put you down. Probably has Sheltered by Ghosts, but it is what it is. If they're running Selesnya, he's going to shelt it. Oh, Pop Patrick through it. Interesting. Boom, boom. Interesting. Going pretty wide here. Probably looking for an Ouroboros as well. That's going to hurt him 1 point. Ping. Stenny. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna put down Acrothots. Lose a life. I'm very scared about Shelt. I'm very scared of Shelt. Seam rip. He's gonna go in. All that build up. For what? For nothing. For nothing. For absolutely nothing. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get, guys. We got everything we need here. We ranked up just a smidge. We're gonna send you off on your way. Thank you so much for coming. We'll be back. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you do all that stuff. If you haven't seen today's draft video, please go check that out. It's a very cool one. I don't often do draft, but it's a good video. Yeah, I can, every now and again, like I say, every now and then I know what the fuck I'm doing. Once in a blue moon. Alright, guys. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it.